Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Psycho Sunday.
9 months ago, Lynn and her husband Rich tragically lost their daughter Elizabeth. Lynn suffered a breakdown and was never the same. Although it wouldn't take the pain away, they decided that they wanted another child.
I see that you are requesting a newborn child. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. The waiting list for newborns is quite long. Have you ever considered adopting a slightly older child?
So they convinced the Thomases that there's this cute 8-year-old girl named Lacy who lost so much and she really needs a family.
This is Miss Rachel.
Oh. I bet she's very special too.
We go everywhere together.
Lacy is attached to this doll, extremely attached. Well, according to Lacy, she isn't a doll.
She's a real person.
That's very unusual, but the Thomases like her and they decided that they want to spend some time with her to get to know her. And Miss Rachel was right there. Just like Lacy said, they go everywhere together. Everything was going great until one day while they were at the beach, Lacy said something very hurtful. Did she mean to say it?
Can I go out in the water?
Yeah, sure, go right ahead. But don't go out too far, okay?
Will you watch me?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, but I mean really watch me so I don't drown.
Whoa, that was cold. Freezing. Damn.
Lynn.
Now, did Lacy mean to say that? Because drowning is how the Thomases lost their first child. Rich had to calm Lynn down, telling her that Lacy didn't mean it. She didn't mean it that way. And there was no way she could have known that they lost their child to drowning.
Richard, Lynn, and Lacy, the Thomas family. Congratulations, have a beautiful life.
Well, after all of that, Lynn and Rich decided that they wanted to adopt Lacy. Why is Lacy looking like that? It's Lacy's 9th birthday. Lynn and Rich throw her a little party. The first and only gift that Lacy opens is the one from Henry, a mute and strange janitor Lacy became besties with at the adoption agency.
Thank you, Henry.
I know of another Henry.
Otis, plug it in.
Thank you so much, Henry. Come on, let's go draw outside.
I don't know about you guys, but for me, I feel uncomfortable looking at that.
What are you guys doing? Oh, that's right, you said Henry was an artist. Do you think I can see it?
Look, it's a picture of you, Mommy.
So some cracks have begun to surface about Lacy. She played Scrabble and look at these words. Suffocate, blood, scream. Alright, so I think Lacy may have a problem.
What are you doing with my phone?
I was just playing with it, Mommy.
Well, it's not a toy. It belongs to me.
What a great lie, Lacy. What were you doing with your mother's phone? You had no business. You don't do that. Anyone's phone.
Lacy, you're tardy. Why are you late?
I don't know, Mrs. Kennedy. Maybe you should ask the doll.
Yes, that is Billy, the school bully. Basically Lacy's bully, but she takes care of that problem. Billy's mother lets Lynn know that she doesn't appreciate Lacy handling that problem.
I have an evil child.
Lynn is starting to get irritated.
Is something wrong?
Maybe you should stop carrying that doll everywhere.
Miss Rachel's not a doll. She's alive.
Lacy, this doll is not alive.
Did y'all see that? What? maybe Miss Rachel is alive after all. Miss Rachel is the ugliest doll that I have ever seen. For years I've been saying it was Chucky. I apologize, Chucky. You're not the ugliest doll. Miss Rachel even looks like somebody. I just can't pinpoint who. Let me know in the comments, who do you think Miss Rachel looks like? Lynn's had enough. She attempts to hide Miss Rachel from Lacy. Unfortunately, this backfires. Miss Rachel reappears, and she and Lacy host a seance in the basement. That seance was lit because Lynn ended up in the hospital after it. Oh, God. Lacy and Miss Rachel are out of control. What is Lynn gonna do? Because Rich doesn't believe anything that Lynn's saying. To him, Lacy is a sweet, sensitive child to him. So Omen. So Omen. I had to do that. That's one of the best reactions in this movie. Well, as you can see, somebody has been killed. But who? And there are several people that get killed in this film. You're just gonna have to watch and see. But who's really doing this? Is it Lacy on her own? Is Lacy, she's just evil child? Or is Lynn just imagining all of this? I tell you, she did have a breakdown after she lost her child. Or is it all Miss Rachel and Lacy is just innocent? Lacy may be afraid of Miss Rachel and she has to go along with whatever Miss Rachel evilness has planned. Now for a little trivia. I couldn't find too much about this movie, so it's just gonna be a little limited. Carl Watts was the writer and director and producer of this movie, and he has his own production company called Different Dreamer Films. His real-life daughter, Piper Watts, was in the movie. She played Lacy. Paranormal Adoption showed up on my homepage on YouTube about a year ago, and I saved it to my library, and eventually I got around to watching it. When I did, I was like, what is this? And I was like, I have to review this movie eventually. And I have, finally. You can watch Paranormal Adoption only on YouTube for now. Hopefully, it can be on Tubi soon. Thank you so much for watching Nice Bizarre Cinema. See you next time. Bye.
Come for the weirdness, stay for the laughter.